You know what else makes me scream?
I literally have no idea.
Alan Cumming.
Well, he is in town, believe it or not.
Yes.
For his new show, Uncut. It's at the Parker this Saturday. And he's also talking with us. We are joined today by the one and only
Iconic
Mr. Alan Cumming. Thank you so much. I know you're up in New York right now.
Hello.
The Traitors trailer, you asked 2 questions. Did we miss you? Yes.
We
Too much?
did.
Too much? No, never enough. So you're the star of my new favorite reality show, or my current favorite reality show. So thank you so much.
I know I had to get
joining
John
us
on
today.
it. I had to get John. I watched the Traitors in real time. There are murderers at this table. But, you know, John is now on the bandwagon. And what I found fascinating, I watched your interview on the Traitors. I want to say it was with Andy Cohen or some queen like that. And, you know, you are not a major fan, if at all a fan of reality television. So you're working with these reality television stars. What goes on behind the scenes?
Well, I mean, not much that you don't see, actually, to be honest, because, you know, when all the stuff that there's those secret cameras everywhere for the sort of reality bits, cameras in the walls and things. So there's not really much that isn't available to the producers. So they're pretty an open book. I mean, I think the other thing is they don't have their phones. They're in a bubble. They're completely obsessed. So I would think, I don't think there's much drama goes on that you wouldn't have access to. That's the great thing about this show. It's completely, drama from beginning to end.
Yeah,
but they're all there. I mean, sometimes they, there's things like they hurt themselves on tasks and things like that, or they come back all wet and things like that. That makes me laugh very much, I have to say.
Okay, so in my opinion, the real hero of the show is your costumer. No, his costumer.
Oh, the costume department is incredible.
Your looks are on point, not only week to week, scene to scene, vignette to vignette. Do you have a famous or a favorite that you can remember, or did you ever bring something and say, I want something red with a large headdress like I'm going to Derby Day with the royal family?
No, though there's some. Is it this new season? I've seen like Sam Spector, who's the guy who is the hero, who is the stylist. He sends me these little mood boards, and I've definitely seen one. I think it was the one for the funeral march,
the
right? A
funeral
big
procession. Yes, that was a big, fabulous train. Yeah, that was good.
That was the mood board for that was the pictures of people at the Queen's funeral. So I thought that was absolutely hilarious. That's what he sent me. But, so there's lots. He's amazing, and I love that one. And I did my solo show, not the one I'm bringing to Florida actually, but the one I'm currently doing called Alan Cumming's Not Acting His Age. I did that on Broadway a couple of times, and I had an intermission. So at the intermission, I walked on to sing the first song wearing that cloak and that veil. Yes, it was a big moment.
Oh yeah, well, I saw the reviews in Broadway World and all that. I wish I had been in New York, even though it's still incredibly cold. So the show's called You're Not Acting Your Age. Well, how are people our age supposed to act, Alan?
Well, how old are you?
I'm 52 and edging up there.
Well,
I'm not involved in this conversation.
yeah. Forget Alan. This is just you and me. This is just you and me, Alan, right now.
I just think you shouldn't. My opinion is that you shouldn't act your age, because acting your age means that you're allowing other people to dictate to you how to live. Like the other people, whoever they are the ones who are saying this is what you do when you're 52 or 59 in my case. And I think what that is usually they want you to be a younger, probably less happy version of yourself. So my whole thing is that just live the life you want to live and stay open and curious to life. Don't do that thing of, it's over for me. I'm too old. That I think is not healthy. And I think that is acting your age in the way that other people sort of have dictated for you. So it's just about flouting authority in a way.
You heard it here first, honey. You heard it here first. Alan, I wanted to also ask you, just while we're still on the topic of Broadway and theater, Reefer Madness 25th anniversary is coming to LA.
Yes.
You and Kristen Bell, Christian Campbell. I am a theater kid at heart, theater nerd. Can you tell us anything about the journey of Reefer Madness and the 25th annual anniversary special?
Well, I think a lot of people don't know that, you know, I did the movie of it.
Yeah.
20 years ago, but it was based on a stage play. And it was partly because it did really well in LA, but then it came to New York and it opened right before 9/11. So, you know, that was not a good time for anything. Certainly as sort of controversial as that. So anyway, they've been trying to get it back at various times, and now they're going to do this 25-year anniversary special of the original production. And I just think it's it's such a great show. It's so well written and so clever. And they're also going to do this sort of reefer den afterwards, so you can kind of be a sort of experiential thing. You can come and your friends can join you in this sort of outdoor bar area where it'll be like, and there's going to be cabaret and entertainment there too. So I love that. I love the whole sort of event theatre of it. And also,
it feels immersive.
Yes, it is. It is immersive. So I'm all for that, and I'm just excited that it's back on. You know, it's getting another run again. It's such a good show.
I can get an immersive experience in Reefer Madness in LA. I think I've been doing that for like the last 15 years.
LA's the place to be when it comes to an immersive reefer experience.
Okay, I've been watching you for so long, and I've been a fan. Every time you smile, your eyes light up. You just look like you know something, and you draw us in. Like I lean forward when you get that little smile where your lip curves up a little bit and your eyes are dancing. When did you know that you had that special skill that would just bring people to you?
No,
There it is.
Like that.
And I'm all self-conscious. I sort of, you know, I mean, I understand my own power. I do. I know I can be charming and stuff like that. But I don't think there was any certain time when I sort of thought, I've nailed it. You know, I've got it. I've got this smile. I just feel like, I think, you know, when you're feeling sort of confident and in your body and you're being authentic, then I think it shows. And I think that's what really people react to me about to me. They sort of, it's that. And when I smile, I'm genuinely smiling and I'm happy and I'm, you know, I think that shines through hopefully. So I think it's more about people recognizing authenticity, and that I think is very attractive.
Very cool. All right, we've got one question.
Final
before we
burning
go.
question. It's a big one. Sides
I bet I
must
know.
be chosen, Alan, okay? So,
Okay.
WeHo or Wilton Manors in South Florida? You got to pick one. What's your favorite?
Wilton Manors.
Oh, yes.
oh,
Stuck on it.
I really thought I had that one. I really thought I had that.
I knew this one. Where do you have a special place that you like to go when you're here? Eagle?
I can't remember. That sort of strip where all the bars are. It's just such fun.
Wilton Drive, yeah.
Like cars always driving past and slowing down. It feels really sort of crazy and fun, and I love it. And I've always had such fun, and I think it's a really lovely sort of, you know, it's obviously very gay and very gay friendly, but it's not quite as judgy. And I think in WeHo it's a little bit, everyone's a bit like that, you know, a bit scared of each other and a bit, you know, like it's LA, everything's a competition there. So I think I enjoy. I think it's a bit. I think in Wilton Manors, people embrace, you know, otherness, other types of bodies, other colours and things more. I think there's not such a sort of body fascism as there is in WeHo, so that's why I like it.
And by the way, there
can't
is
even argue those points.
There is no wrong answer to that question, but you did have the right answer.
Stupid.
Alan, thank you so much for joining us.
We love you,
This
Alan.
was
Thank
great.
you. Thank you.
And when you're here in South Florida, not that I'm stalking or anything, but I know when you're here, and I'm gonna be looking for you on the drive.
Yeah, we're coming to say hi.
I'll be there on Saturday night. Don't you worry. I'll be out and about.
Fabulous.
Alan, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Alan chatted with us about being uncut and his fabulous outfits from the Traitors, including some more treacherous drama.